goodness. Hey guys, welcome to Game of Thrones Rewind, Battle of the Bastards edition. Before we get started, I want to remind everyone, Epic History X-Men Volume 3, The Dark Phoenix Saga is available now on Vimeo on demand. And also, for later on when we take our questions, be sure, if you're going to ask a question, you want to come on the show, have your Google Chrome and your webcam, and make sure to speak up and be loud when you ask me some questions. All right, so let's get started. Guys. So this was a doozy of an episode. I want to start off by saying that, there was a lot of really great effects going on in this episode. I was very much impressed with all the crazy shit that went down. I was like, this is insane. These battle sequences, these dragon animations, there's a lot of really, really great animations going on that I very much enjoyed. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad writing around it, which kind of bummed me out a little bit, but we'll get into that. So without further ado, let's start in Marine. All right, so, Daenerys last episode, she showed up, and the fucking Astapor Yunkai assholes have been the wise masters have been hitting their shit with some trebuchets in their ships. And, so Daenerys is like, all right, well, let's figure this out. And she's talking to Tyrion, and she's kind of giving Tyrion, kind of a stink eye a little bit, which I was like, bitch, you should be thankful this motherfucker's been holding your shit together while you just flew off on your fucking dragon and got captured by a goddamn horde. I would give him a little bit more credit, but whatever. And she was like, I'm just gonna kill everybody. And Tyrion was like, whoa, you sound like your dad. How about you just not kill everybody? How about we figure something else out? And so I feel like, this whole plan of meeting the masters and then having her go on the ships and all that stuff, that's really Tyrion, that's not her, that's Tyrion. And it's great because, she's got the gumption and the craziness to go bananas on people, but he tempers that with reason and logic and things like that, which was really great. So we have, they go to meet the masters, and she's like, they're like, oh, you better surrender. And she's like, you're going to surrender. And then, her giant dragon comes out. And Drogon looks awesome. He looks so good. The dragon animations are ridiculous. And I was super excited to see them, burning them ships. Although I did feel when she first got there, it's you did wait a minute to go deal with this problem because you just let a bunch of people die in your city. I would just immediately go out there and fuck shit up. But I guess they had to regroup. They had to have a strategy meeting. But she burns them ships, and she only burns one ship, and I was kind of hoping to see a little bit more burning ships. I know that she needs to keep them and take them, but I felt like there was a shot missing in this sequence where, you see the fall of, the ships where they're oh, we're out. We see the dragons. We know that we're, outclassed here. They've got air support. We can't deal with this shit. And I would have just liked to see that one shot of all the people abandoning ship and, swimming to shore, and just being fuck this, we're out. Because it really wasn't clear that they were standing down or anything like that, or that they were beaten. I would have wanted to see the look on their beaten faces as they were whoa, and then get the fuck out of Dodge. That would have been rad. And I did have another question about those other two dragons, right? So she gets there and then Drogon does this little call and then they're like, meh, and then they just bust out of there and then they just start flying around, and doing whatever with them. I don't know. I felt like that was a little unrealistic. I don't know. I was kind of all right, we're getting into fan fiction zone here. Fan fiction alert. But other than that, though, the burning ships shit was fucking badass. Don't get me wrong. That shit was pretty awesome, and it was very gratifying to finally see the dragons. Her flying around in a dragon, fucking shit up. So let's go back to, let's see here, Winterfell. All right. So we got Jon and Ramsay meeting up on the field, and Sansa's there, and she's giving the stink eye. She's like, I'm tough now, meh. And so, they have this dumb meeting, and then Jon goes back to the tent, and then they're having this war strategy meeting. And they're like, oh, well, we're going to try to trap Ramsay, and make him charge at us, and then we're going to try to come around. Essentially what Ramsay ended up doing to them. They were going to try that maneuver. That was their plan. And they head out for the night. And Sansa starts talking to Jon, and she's just like, well, you should have asked my counsel, you know. And then he's like, well, what would you do? And then she says, I don't know, Jon. And it's like, wait a minute, you're going to sit here and say, why didn't you ask me my opinion? And then he goes, well, what would you have me do? And then she goes, I don't know, Jon. I don't know. What the fuck? Like, you fucking asshole. And then she, you know, she's like, well, I know Ramsay, and he sets the traps, and he's going to fuck with you. And she pretty much tells Jon that he's going to get trolled, you know, like, he's going to get trolled, and they may have to cut Rickon loose, you know, they might have to let that fucker die. And, you know, it's like, I mean, my whole thing is just like, did no one ever discuss the possibility of a SEAL Team 6 style fucking assassination plot? You know, like, they never thought to themselves, hey, instead of just walking up to the gates when we know we're outnumbered by a lot, instead of just provoking this guy, why don't we just not tell him that we're coming, send some people over there to infiltrate, because, you know, you guys are from Winterfell, you know all the ways to get in that fucking place, you grew up there, and then get in there and just kill Ramsay, because I only see one Bolton. I haven't seen any other motherfucking Boltons anywhere, so I feel like if you just kill him, I mean, why is anyone following this guy anyways? He fucking sucks. But yeah, anyways, so, and then there's no shadow, you know, you have Melisandre, you know, and they're like, oh, Melisandre. And then she has no shadow babies. She has no magic she can help you out with here. She's just done too. Like, ugh, useless. So, yeah, and they continue this thing, and Sansa still does not come forth and tells Jon about the Knights of the Vale. She's still holding out on that. And I did not think that she was holding out on that because of strategy. Like, I've heard some people online say that they think that Littlefinger told her not to say anything so that they could surprise everybody and whatever. But I just don't see that being the case. I feel like she did not know, like, she hadn't gotten a raven back yet. And, like, she was just like, but she didn't want to admit that she had this ace up her sleeve the whole time or something. You know, I don't know. But I was really disappointed that, you know, she still didn't come forth with that. And she was just like, he's like, well, why should we wait? You know, she's like, wait. And she's telling him to wait. So I feel like if she's already saying we should wait, and then he's like, why? And then she says, no reason. And then he's like, okay, I don't think this is a Littlefinger plot. So that was really frustrating. Sansa continues to just, like, bum me out every episode, all episode. And I did enjoy, though, in this scene where you had the Onion Knight and Tormund, and after they leave the tent, and they're walking around. And I love how they're, like, Jon's left and right hand, you know. Tormund's very much the left-hand path, and the Onion Knight's the right-hand path, you know. And one guy's going to get fucked up drunk on some fucked up fermented milk. And then the other guy's like, I can't drink at all. I need a clear head, you know. And he's like, well, I'm going to pass out. And he's like, well, I got to stay up all night and go shit myself because, like, I mean, that's what you would do. Like, before a battle, can you imagine trying to sleep before a battle? That would be like, I can barely sleep if I just know I have to get up at a certain time in the morning because I get, like, anxiety about it. Like, I have really weird sleeping situations. So, like, I don't know. That shit would be hard. But we have the Onion Knight. He's running around. And he finds the pyre. He finds the pyre of where they burned Shireen. And then he finds the little doll in there. Even though that's wooden, I mean, that would have burned, you know. I would have rather, like, honestly, and I'm surprised they didn't do this, is, okay, all right, he finds the little toy that he gave her, okay. But it would have been more, I would like to see a little skull, you know, in that pyre. Like, there's, like, a little skull in there, you know, that's left over, you know, and you would be like, oh, this is Shireen, like, without a doubt. But so now that we know that he's found this little doll, he has put it together that Melisandre probably had Shireen burned at the stake. And so now I'm assuming next episode we're going to see some Onion Knight murdering Melisandre business. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited to see where that goes. But honestly, Melisandre seems like she's so depressed and down for the count, she doesn't care anyways. I mean, she's super fucking old, so just go ahead and kill her, you know? I mean, she's not useful to anybody. What is she doing, you know? I mean, it wouldn't be... I'm sure they probably will kill her, because it's just like, who cares? She doesn't have anything to do. So anyways, alright, so let's go back to Meereen. We have Theon and Yara show up real quick, you know? No problem, they just sail all the way around the whole fucking deal in like 2 days, and then they get there, and they're meeting, and then, like, okay, so, you know, Tyrion, and he's giving Theon a bad time because last time they saw each other in like season 1, Theon was being a cocksucker because that's when he used to be a cocksucker, and he was like, oh, you're a shorty, and so now this time for Tyrion to kind of lord that over him. But there was a point where Tyrion was like, well, what happened to you? Looks like you haven't had a good time. And I really wanted Theon to just be like, yeah, I got my dick cut off, bro. So like you can stop with like me talking shit to you, okay? Like I've had a really bad time. Like you won. You have a dick and I don't, like whatever. I was kind of hoping for that. But now I guess, Tyrion has a new eunuch to hang out with. Although it's weird, like where's Varys going? Like, well, I'll tell you where I think Varys is going. I think that Varys is going to Dorne, and I think he's going to set up some alliances in Dorne. I think that's totally what's going to go down because they're setting up. So we have Daenerys and Yara, and they're like super bros now. Like they're super bros, which, I mean, yeah, honestly, like if I was Daenerys, yes, she's got ships. You need ships. She's not going to try to put her dick in you. So yeah, sure. Like, it sounds like a great fucking deal, Although it was a little odd when she was telling her that, you have to tell the Ironborn no more raping or reaving or pillaging or plummeting, But then again, she's got a fucking Dothraki horde of screamers at her back, and it's like she's gonna take these assholes to Westeros. It's like you're gonna tell them to fucking stop raping too? Like, I don't know how you're gonna control these Dothraki people, Like, I don't know how that's gonna work out for you. So, I mean, we'll see. But I'm excited to see Yara and Dany hook up and be awesome together and go kick some ass. Like, that'll be really great. So, and I can only assume that we're going to see Yara on a dragon. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like she'd be on the green one, I think she'd be on the green one. And I think that next, okay, so Meereen is kind of like at the bottom over there in Essos. So, like, to get to Westeros, they would go through Dorne. Like, they could go through Dorne. So if Varys brokers a deal with the Sand Snakes, and I think her name's Arianne, I can't remember her name, but that character that totally sucks now, since they're in control of Dorne, of course, they're a matriarchal society, or they're not matriarchal, but they're not against women. They're even. Like, Dorne is like, you can be a man or a woman and rule. It doesn't matter. The firstborn is the firstborn, and they get the line of succession no matter what genitalia they have. So let me know. Also, do you guys think that Yara will ride on a dragon? Do you think we're going to see Yara on a dragon? You think we're going to see a sand snake on the dragon? Because that's, we're going to have Dorne on there too. And, that would be kind of dope to see, I don't know, to see Yara on there. I don't know about the sand snakes. I don't know, they're kind of boo-boo. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Because that's like a man's version of feminism. Like, that's what a man would write of what feminism is that all the women get together and then they subjugate all the men, because that's what men do. They all get together and they subjugate all the women. So that's what they think that naturally what women would do. When in fact it would just be, hey, let's all just work together, just accept us as the other, But that's another whole personal deal. So, yeah, really excited for Yara and Dany. And I do hope they hook up. Because that would be hot. So, okay. Moving back to Winterfell, we've got the giant battle that they've been setting up for a Battle of the Bastards. It's we didn't get the Clegane Bowl, we got the Bastard Bowl this year, and so I loved that like he had just some flaming dudes already like on those X's just chilling. I mean, maybe they were like distance markers for him for when he was like doing his arrow bullshit. But, like, who are those guys that they were burning on the cross? Like, who are those guys? Like, they just, and, like, can you imagine the guys the night before that are, like, having to schlep those things out there and, like, put these bodies up and just burn them and stuff like that? It was like, all right, let me drag this fucking guy. That's kind of a weird deal, but whatever.
It was cool.
But it looked cool. It looked really cool. And so Jon, he's out there, and, of course, Ramsay comes out with Rickon. We got Rickon. And Rickon has the same genetics, I guess, as both Bran and Sansa, where he just shot the fuck up, all right? This guy is tall as fuck now, Like, this kid is tall. These Stark children they just fucking blow up. And, and the thing is that Sansa, as dumb as Sansa is, she did warn Jon, like, you're gonna get trolled. And then what did Ramsay do? Well, he's gonna troll Jon, and he's like, run, Rickon. And of course, Rickon doesn't even, he's like Prometheus school of running. Like, he doesn't No, the zigzag. Like, does anyone know about that zigzag serpentine thing back then? Because that seems like that's when you would figure that shit out back then.
That's how you got an alligator too.
Yeah, an alligator. If an alligator's chasing you or your baby, you would go in a zigzag pattern because they just can't. Anyways.
Survival tips.
So, yeah, and Jon is just so dumb. You know, I was just so disappointed in Jon Snow. I was so upset that he took the bait and that he, you know, charged out there to get friggin' stupid Rickon. And of course Rickon gets killed because because he's honestly the rightful heir to Winterfell, but he's just a plot point. He's never been a character. So they're just gonna kill him off. And who cares? I don't even know this kid, you know? I'm like, I'm not sad about it. Like, nobody's sad about it. And so now that Sansa and Jon can take over, you know, so it's like I knew that was gonna happen. I mean, who didn't? And then so now Jon's all pissed, so he starts charging and like completely just falls into a trap, and it's like, I'm so frustrated with these Starks. Like these characters are acting so dumb that I feel betrayed by them, and I don't want them to win, you know, because it's like, look at your father, like look what happened to fucking Eddard Stark, you know, his honor got him killed, you know. It's like they're dumb, like they get baited and they get trolled and they fall right into these traps because they're so fucking honor bound, and it's not fun for me to watch. I want to see characters progress in their story arcs. I want to see them go, oh, since this happened to my fucking dad and this happened to whoever, I'm not going to do the same mistake, you know. I'm going to let Rickon get fucking murdered or whatever because I have to, and I don't want to, but that's just like, I can't let myself get trolled like this. And if you're that easily baited by somebody, then like anyone can fuck you up, you know. Like I feel like that's just I was just so disappointed in Jon, and Jon getting his own men killed over his own bullshit that he can't control, you know. That's not a good leader. Like that's really, really bad leadership, and that was really disappointing, and I don't think that he deserves to run Winterfell if he's gonna fucking pull shenanigans like that. So I don't know, I was really frustrated with that. And so, you know, they all rush in, and then there's this amazing battle sequence. Now, I mean, like, this battle sequence, fucking hats off, you know? I mean, hats off to fucking you Game of Thrones guys, because this shit was ridiculous. I mean, there's so much visual effects going on in this, but it all looks so fucking flawless. It looks so great. I just, like, the camera just following Jon, you know, around, and I mean, it very much, I felt like I was in a battle. You know, when he was getting trampled, I was like, shit, that probably totally happens in battles all the time. I was happy to see that. I loved the fucking, the Headless Horseman running by, like, just in the background. Like, that was, like, my favorite. That was my favorite shot in the whole deal. I really enjoyed that a lot. I thought that was fucking awesome. But it's like, again, okay, so Comic Book Girl 18 School of Strategy here, all right? If I was in that strategy tent, and I was like, wait a minute, you guys, we've got a fucking giant. We've got a motherfucking giant. So what can we do with this giant? You know what I would fucking do? I would go find the biggest goddamn trees I could find. I would chop them down. I would give him this huge fucking deal, like this huge shield, essentially, that's like ginormous. Here you go. I would give him a huge, ginormous shield, even bigger than this even, okay? So that, first of all, there's two ways you could do this, all right? If you had Ramsay, if he did attack and come in, right, you could have like the giant hiding off somewhere in the distance, you know? And then when you pull them into the line, then you have this fucking guy charge out of nowhere, totally disrupt the line, and just have a big fucking spiked ass bullshit thing and just ram right through all these motherfuckers and just create chaos for them. That's one way you could do it. Or if you guys are gonna charge, you could have him go up and then fuck up their lines, but before that, he could be holding the fucking shield up and people be hanging out underneath it to be shielded from the fucking arrows, okay? He could have a club. Let's give him a giant fucking club. Let's give him a flaming fucking tree so he can just start fucking bashing motherfuckers. Like, this guy had no weapons. You didn't fucking give any weapons to this fucking giant. Like, you just wasted your fucking giant. Like, what a giant missed opportunity, you fucking assholes. Like, you guys are so dumb, you deserve to lose. Like, it's just, so frustrating. And, you know, the Tormund neckbite, okay, the Tormund neckbite was sick. That was really cool. Like, he fucking got that, Umber guy. I was just like, yeah, fuck that guy. Although, I was thinking when Rickon was standing there with what's-his-face, it's like, you know you're gonna die, Rickon, so why don't you just go nuts real quick and bite Ramsay's neck out, you know? Like, just do that. Ugh, I don't know. And, or, you know, even this, the fucking, the giant guy. they have crazy bows and arrows. Like, he could have shot an arrow all the way across the field and hit Ramsey in the fucking face and exploded his body. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I saw that shit on the wall. Like, there was arrows going all the way to the top of the motherfucking wall. Oh, so frustrating.
Exploded his body.
Yeah, they could have exploded his body. And like before the whole show started, I was watching it with some neighbors, my neighbor's apartment, and you know, we were all talking about how the veil was going to show up at the last minute. We're all like, oh, the fucking veil's just going to show up at the last minute. And then it did, you know, and I was just like, I said, fuck you, like really loud to the screen when the veil showed up. I was just like, fuck you Sansa, fuck you like, fuck all of you. Like Deus Ex Veil Machina was just killing me, you know? I mean, they've done that a lot in this show, and like, this is just really, I just don't think that this is great writing. I don't think that this was some strategy on Sansa's part. I just think that it's just like, it's standard TV trope stuff where you just know it's going to happen, and then it happens, and you're like, great, you know? I mean, they did make me feel like maybe it might not happen. There was really great directing going on this episode. The director who did this episode also directed the episode who did Hard Home, and I think he's really great. I'd like to see more of him directing. But still, it was just like, I don't know. And then Sansa's over there smiling like, and it's like, you just got how many fucking wildlings killed? Like, what are you smiling about? Like, do you know how many fucking of your own men just fucking died over this shit? Like, and you don't give a fuck? Like, ugh, she's the worst. And so then, okay, so they get surrounded by the Knights of the Vale, you know, they chase after Ramsay, they go into Winterfell, the giant smashes through that fucking door, he didn't give a fuck, and he's covered in arrows, you know, and he's like, oh, you know, he slumps over, and then John kind of like looks at the giant, and, you know, 1-1, and he's just like, thanks for your service, bro, you know, and then Ramsay shoots an arrow right in his fucking eyeball and kills him. But, like, my question is like, wouldn't Ramsay just kill Jon Snow, who's right there? Why would he kill... The giant's already dying. Why the fuck would he... Okay, sure, why not? And so, you know, we finally get Ramsay, see him punched in the face a bunch. And, like, honestly, for all of the misery that he's done, like, it wasn't satisfying for me. Like, he deserves worse. Like... Everyone, there's a lot of guys in the room that wanted to see him get raped, actually. Like, I wasn't the one saying he needed to get raped, but there was other people in my room that were like, something worse needs to happen to him. He needs to get flayed. He needs to get tortured. Like, something, you know? And, yeah, I just didn't think, like, him getting punched in the face a bunch, and he was smiling the whole time anyways, and he was never repentant, he was never scared. Like, it was just like, you know, it was just very, I don't know. But he's not a great villain. But then you have the very ending scene where he's tied up in the kennels, you know, and then Sansa comes up and she's like, you know, says her little, oh, you're fucked now, you know, oh, your dogs are gonna eat your face, and like, the dogs were just chilling this whole time and just waiting for her to come up and say her speech before they decided to go eat Ramsay. Really? Like, they're just chilling in the cages. Like, that's so shitty. Like, that's such shitty writing. Like, you could easily fix that. You could have easily fixed that. Let me tell you how I would have fixed it, all right? This is what I would have done. If I was in the fucking room there and somebody was consulting me, I would have said, hey, guys, this is what we need to do with Sansa. Because, A, that's not a really badass Sansa moment. Like, it's not a badass Sansa moment. It's not, okay? Because she didn't do anything. She just talked shit to him before some dogs ate him. Like, that's not badass. What I would like to have seen is, you know, she talks to Jon and she's like, we gotta, you know, I want to kill this guy. And Jon's like, no, we have to keep him alive for some reason, for like, they have to wrap some shit up or something, you know, they're gonna do a proper, like, chop his head off, or I don't know, whatever the fuck, you know, the Stark honor-bound bullshit. And so I want to see her forbidden to kill him, and then I wanted to see her do it anyways and kill him and go against, like, what Jon said and, like, go fuck his shit up. Whether it's dragging him into that kennel, or whether it's, you know, there's a chain mechanism or something where she could have gone in there and unlocked the gates, or did something, you know, to show, like, okay, I'm going to fuck your shit up, I'm going to open all these gates, and then all the dogs come out and they eat them, you know, like, that would have been cool, but what they did was not cool, and it wasn't badass. So, you know, I don't know, it was just not the deal. It was not the deal. And yeah, so that was the end of this episode. I will say, I did see the teaser for next episode, and I heard in this episode that they totally did a callback to the fact that there are caches of wildfire underneath also the Red Keep, the Sept of Baelor in particular. There's the fucking cache of wildfire down there. So, so I think that, that's the big question for next episode is Cersei going to set that motherfucking Sept on fire with that wildfire? Is she going to nuke those motherfuckers, I don't know. We'll see. I kind of hope to see some wildfire business go down. That would be interesting. Although, wildfire is wild. So good luck containing that shit. It's like once that shit starts blowing up, you might accidentally blow up the whole city because, I don't know, that shit you can't put it out. You can't put it out. So we'll see if that happens. I would like to see her accidentally kill Tommen, with this stunt of hers. I think that would be pretty cool. And that seems like that would make sense, with the formulas that are happening. I would predict that would go on. Possibly. But then, if Tommen dies, who's the next in the line of succession? I mean, all the Baratheons are dead. And, yeah, I don't know who it would go to. I mean, and, who's running Storm's End? Who's running Casterly Rock? Who's running any of these fucking places? Because it seems like all these motherfuckers are dead. I don't know. I feel like maybe if Daenerys comes over there, she can just, bust it up again and be like, hey, we're going to make some new lords. All the lords are dead. We'll just, the North can be the North. They can have their own kingdom. Just like the Targaryens, when they came over, they unified the Seven Kingdoms. Maybe she'll come over and break them back up because, big government just isn't working for Westeros. It isn't working in a lot of places. So keep that under your hats. All right, guys. So now it's that time. Get your questions together. We're gonna look for some people and invite you in and take some questions from some of you fabulous callers out there. You guys are wonderful. So, okay, yeah, so T-Bone is asking me how I felt about this episode overall in the meantime while we're looking for some callers. And, I am really frustrated. I'm very frustrated because while it is amazing the feats that they're accomplishing on this show, these fucking battles, these fucking dragons, this shit is so rad. There's so much cool stuff going on, and the amount of just that's insane. That's insane. That's the craziest battle scene I've ever seen on TV. Okay. And I wonder how much money they spent on that. They must have done their whole budget on that shit. Yeah. I mean, they definitely deserve awards for that. I mean, absolutely. That shit was amazing. I just wish the writers weren't fucking asleep in the writer's room or whatever they're doing. And I have heard that they have confirmed that next season is going to be a shorter season. It'll be, I think, 7 episodes, I believe, was the confirmation. So, and a lot of people out there are like, well, why are they doing this? And it's isn't it obvious, you guys? They can't handle 10 episodes. They don't know. They can't handle doing this without having the books to help them along. They needed that material to help them make 10 episodes. And, George isn't writing any episodes for them anymore, and he shouldn't, honestly. He shouldn't have a show that's a degraded show competing with his own time to make his own book that's going to be 1 billion times better, man. I can't motherfucking wait until Winds of Winter comes out. And I'll wait as long as I need to. I'll wait as long as George wants me to wait. But I can't wait when it comes out because I'm going to fucking read that book, and I can't wait to just do a whole, dissection of, this is why these books are 1,000,000 times better than this show. Because I just know that George R.R. Martin is just rolling his fucking eyes. I wonder if he's watching the show and how he feels about it. He's got to be getting drunk every time he's watching this shit. He's just oh, God, my characters. What are they doing with my characters? Fuck, I'm sure he's, super bummed. Because I would totally be super bummed. It's a thing.
We got Lauren on line 1.
All right. We've got Lauren on line 1.
Hi,
Hey,
how
girl.
are you?
How's it going?
Good. I was wondering which characters' storylines you think are done for the season. I think Arya, I think we saw the last of her for this season. I'm wondering if we'll see Samwell and Gilly again, or if they're done.
That's a good question. With Sam and Gilly, I think that the deal they might be over because the only other thing that they could show, if they did show anything, would just be them getting to the Citadel and maybe seeing the Citadel, and I think that would be it. So if we see anything, it'll just be a very like, we're in Old Town, here's the Citadel. But you're right,
really want to see a
Ari
big
is totally
laser.
done with. Ari is totally done with. I doubt that they're going to come back to the Sand Snakes. I mean, we saw like, well, I don't know what to do with that shit. And then who else is there? I guess
Bran?
there's Bran, and then there's also the Riverlands nonsense that's going on with Jamie and all that sort of stuff too. But that seems like it was resolved. And then yeah, we might see some Bran action. But I'm not sure what's going to go on there. Although actually, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I got my thinking cap on, supposedly there might be the White Raven might be released from the Citadel. So maybe we will see Sam and Gilly go to the Citadel in Old Town, and that's when the White Ravens are released, and they all go to the all different keeps of the Seven Kingdoms, announcing that winter is here. That it's not fucking coming, that it's motherfucking here. So I'm gonna put money on seeing that next episode. But definitely, there's gonna be a lot of Cersei shenanigans for sure, and all that sort of good stuff. And then I don't know about the Brotherhood without banners I don't know what they would do with the Hound. I'm not entirely sure. What do you think? Do you have any theories?
I definitely think there's going to be a lot of King's Landing next episode. I think it's going to be a lot of that. I'd love to see some resolution with Marjorie. Like, I'd love to see whether or not she's playing them, or like I'd love to see that resolved this season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't think Arya. I think she's gonna make her way over here. I think hers is done.
Well, I guess she can go back to her home. I mean,
they just traveling, and she'll show up at the beginning of next season.
Yeah. So, how did you feel about the episode overall?
I think my Daenerys' evil theory is ruined now because Tyrion gave her that little pep talk. So I think that's done. But I kind of wanted to see that go in that direction.
As long as Tyrion's there to like temper her, But if something ever happens to Tyrion, then like she will lose her way because she's just not a ruler. She's a conqueror. She knows how to like kill people, like
seeing a lot more of that personality in her now. Like I think whenever she makes a decision, it's like full out conquer evil Cersei, or not Daenerys. I said the wrong person. But I do think she needs Tyrion really badly, and I think that without him, and it's interesting because we think of all the Lannisters being so evil that like the fact that Tyrion's making her good is kind of funny. And I did think I love the irony that we all wanted to see Ramsay get like punished, and that's the whole reason we hate him, is because he gets so much joy in torturing other people, and yet we as the audience were getting so much joy in seeing like a really horrific death. So I liked the irony in that, like it kind of between us and the makers.
Absolutely. That brings up the cycle of violence, like violence begets violence, and you become the monsters that you're fighting, and that's like why, I don't know. I actually just watched, my neighbor gave me this link to this guy's like 14-minute video talking about why he thinks, like why the show of Game of Thrones is problematic for him, because it doesn't retain the spirit of Game of Thrones. And he's talking about how, yes, like in the first 3 books, it does show, like sets up that, violence and how much violence you can have is like shows how much power you can have. The more violent you are, the more powerful you are. But how that is systematically questioned afterwards in all of the other books, and how, George R. R. Martin might be a secret idealist, and all these things. And it's like, I love that idea where it's like, especially he brings up the idea of the dragons and how dragons are a symbol of just like violence, and how in the books they become a problem. Like she's not flying around on them. They're not doing her bidding. In fact, she comes to realize that she never had control over these creatures. Yeah. Like they're fucking crazy and they're going to do whatever the fuck they want. And that's something that's just like completely abandoned, you know, in this show. And it's just like whoever's the most badass is going to be the coolest, you know. And it's just kind of, it's very simplistic, you know. It's like ruling and these complex systems is really it's tough.
Yeah, I think Hunger Games went through the same thing, because I think the overall message of Hunger Games was criticizing war and violence, and then the whole reason it became popular was because people liked the battle scenes and, you know, the games. So I think it kind of goes through the same thing, because ultimately we, the audience, eat up violence, and yet how can you portray it and still make it bad and be popular? But I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was reading something from the Bene Gesserit. We're talking about how violence is a natural part of every society, and that you have to have an outlet for it, like a positive outlet for it. You know, there's like positive outlets for this stuff that we have. And I guess for us, like, because, you know, we are kind of a repressed culture, and you're not allowed to, like, you're not supposed to hit somebody. That's really, really bad. And, you know, all this stuff, which to an extent, like, I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't hit people. But sometimes some people fucking are asking for it and deserve it. Like, there's a sacred slap, and some people fucking have it coming. They totally deserve it. And you shouldn't have to go to jail because of that. You know, it's just like, I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. T-Bone thinks that Canadians have hockey and it keeps them peaceful. You know, like they have a violent sport that they play and it keeps them peaceful. So you need to have something for your society. Otherwise, they are going to go make war, you know, like, or it's going to come out in other weird ways, like the Inquisition, you know, where they're just torturing motherfuckers and like, it's like really crazy. Violence is an interesting situation. Oh, we got Alexis on line 2. Hey.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So my question is, like, when Lauren just went on and we were talking about like people whose storylines might be gone, like we haven't seen a payoff for Tower of Joy at all. And I thought that was really like kind of blue balls a little bit, because I was like so excited to see this and like, is it confirmed? Is it not? And I wish it just was already or wasn't. Like it's been strung along way too much. And then I don't know. What do you think?
Okay, so I'm not surprised that they didn't have a payoff for that. Okay, because they're gonna stroke that as long as they can. You know, like they're gonna get you all riled up over that as long as they can, because that's the big question that everybody wants to know. But now that we see that, you know, I've heard that. Okay, so if next season's gonna be 7 episodes. And then I heard that they're trying to wrap it up in 13, which would mean the next season is 6 episodes. There will be a payoff at some point. Like they are going to have to talk about who that baby was, I feel like. So it's like there's going to be a payoff, but I think they're going to wait until the last season. You know, mm-hmm. I think that's when you're going to see that.
Yeah. So what do you think that like they're going to be doing with Cold Hands and Bran? Like, I mean, we haven't read Winds of Winter yet, so like, where do you think that they're gonna take it next season? Anywhere good?
So I'm not entirely sure what they're gonna be doing with Bran and Cold Hands and all this stuff. I know there's like a lot of weird time travel shit going on. There's a lot of fan theories that Bran is actually Bran the Builder who built the wall in the first place. But then there's also Rich was telling me that he thinks that the wall's going to have to come down at some point, you know, so I would assume that he would have to be involved in that. I'm also still really confused as to why, so that Night's King, when he touches him, he's like, oh, now he has a free pass and he can go past the wall. And it's like, well, why? I guess maybe that's because he is Bran the Builder, but then, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I assume that, like, since they are going to have to wrap this shit up in 13 episodes, which is I really think they're going to be doing, they're going to have to get to these fucking White Walkers. So they're going to have to bring down that wall. So Bran's going to have to be a part of that storyline somehow. Like that's totally, I think that's the only thing I can think of. But I don't know how they're going to wrap him up this season or if we'll see him again.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Yeah. Like there's so much going on and I feel like they're kind of, well, they have been losing control of the characters and keeping all the storylines. Like I just actually rewatched the No One episode with a friend, and we were just like discussing the whole Arya ending, and it's just like that is, I think, really quintessential for like what is happening throughout the show. Like if you want to look at one example of just like sloppy story writing, and that's what it is. But yet, like, I'll still watch it. Like, I'm still gonna watch it next season, even though it's gonna, like, even though it's gonna be a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I'm gonna finish out this 13 episodes. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna like criticize the fuck out of it probably. I mean, we all love to complain to some degree, you know. I mean, and it is fan fiction. And there are certain things that I do want to see. Like I want to see Brienne hook up with somebody.
Yes.
And, you know, I do want to see Yara and Danny fuck shit up. Like that's gonna be awesome. But at this point, I'm gonna have to just start, you know, just thinking of it as a Elseworlds, like Ultimate Universe something, you know, like in comic books. It's just like, this is just completely separate. Like, I mean, it's, although I care, so it's hard for me to do that, but I'm trying my best, you know, and the further away we get from the books, the more it is going to be fan fiction. So it's like, fine, we'll just, whatever is going to happen, I'll watch it, you know. And also it's just, it is amazing in general, though. I will say this. It is amazing to be alive in a time where there's a fucking sword and sorcery show, a fantasy show to this level, like that's put out on TV. Like this is never, and then it's so popular and people are like you could not talk about this shit like not even that long ago, okay? Like not even 10 years ago, like you're still considered lame for liking this sort of shit. So it's like, you know,
Harry Potter.
That's
Harry Potter did it.
Oh
yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so since I brought up that that video, it's by Tun, Tun, and it's Blame of Thrones. So if you guys want to watch this video, it's amazing. It's like 14 minutes. This guy like breaks it down, like why this show is just like not the deal. And he's like, I'm a book reader. I'm one of those people, you know. And it's just like, oh, I love how unapologetic he is because I'm one of those people. And yeah, it's a thing. People hate it. You know, I get so much hate on Twitter. I fucking tweeted a thing. I said, I had a GIF from Mac and Me where that kid is in the wheelchair that's uncontrollably like going down a hill and then he falls off a cliff and then he like falls into this river. And I said that that's Game of Thrones season 6 in a nutshell. And I've like got so much hate off of that. Like people are like, no, it's so good, you know. And it's like, I know that it's exciting. Like I know these battle scenes are great. I know these dragons are great. But the writing around it is just like the character motivations. And like, I just can't ignore that. Like, I wish I could ignore it and just enjoy it. Somebody was telling me, just enjoy the ride, girl. You know, just enjoy it. And I'm like, I wish I could, but I have a little something called standards. All right. So.
Yeah. All of the like.
Yeah. Spirit of the books is not there. And, you know, if I feel like George is bummed on this, then I'm going to be bummed on this. Cause I'm like George's homegirl. Okay. Like, I'm here for fucking George, you know. It's like what they did with Jamie is just such a shame, you know. I remember when I got my book signed by George R.R. Martin, I was at this, it was this crazy long line at the Grove, you know. It was just like the most insane line. By the time I got up there, they were just shuffling, like you were just like, get it done, go. Like you couldn't talk to the motherfucker, but he did ask me. He was like, who are your favorite characters? And as I'm being like, seriously, as I'm being shuffled off by people, I'm like, Tyrion, but Jaime's a close second. and like he was like, oh yeah. And it's like I wish I could say that Jaime is still my favorite, like one of my favorite characters, but he's not, because in this show it's like I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jaime. Like, ugh. Because in the books, like Jaime, his character arc is so great. Like he goes from just like being this shitty guy, you know, and he's a Kingslayer, and he fucks his sister, and he pushes Bran out of a window, and he's just such a fucking piece of shit guy, right? But then, like, after he goes to war, he gets his hand chopped off, he, like, hangs out with Brienne a lot. Like, he's changed by this, you know, and he comes back, and he sees through Cersei, and he sees what a fucking bitch she is, you know, and, like, he's like, I can't deal with you anymore, and just, like, leaves her high and dry to go, like, be his own person, you know, and he, like, cuts his hair off, and he's just like, I'm gonna have a beard, I'm gonna cut my hair off, I'm not gonna be that guy anymore, and I want to have my honor back, and I want to be able to fill up my page in the fucking book for the Kingsguard members, you know, I want, like, my record to, like, be awesome, you know, and he's, like, trying to do that shit, and it's, like, it's so great, and that's just not what's happening. I don't know what's going on with him in this show. But anyways, so that's it for this episode, guys. We're going to take 5. We're going to come back and we're going to do our Silicon Valley wrap up. And then after that, we're going to do our BS Movie News Live. We got a lot of movie news to talk about. T-Bone, what are some of the things we're talking about? We're talking about some of the movies. We're talking about Star Trek. There's some sad news to Star Trek, and then there's some crazy World of Warcraft news that's going on. I'm also going to tell you about the movies I'm looking forward to that's coming out this weekend. And also, I got to see Tickled, the documentary Tickled. I went and saw it. I'm going to tell you all about Tickled, tell you some stuff about it. It's amazing. So yeah, stick around for BS Movie News Live and our Silicon Valley Rewind. Thank you guys. Thanks for our call.